Conference will now be recorded.
SAP Bob J, and also recently I got certified in SAP MDG as well as a techno-functional consultant, and also uh, from last 1.5 year I'm working on SAP DataSphere. Along with right now we are working on some couple of POCs for BDC as well. So total this is my current experience in SAP. Um, okay, so today we are going to discuss about the SAP BDC. So just a minute, let me share my screen for the some of the slides we prepared. So let me know so everyone is able to see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So first of all, thanks everyone for joining this demo call. So this training is providing by experts of trainings. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about the SAP BDC. So now everyone is all SAP BW consultants are eagerly waiting for this BDC. So what is BDC and what is there in the BDC? Why SAP has come up with these kind of new innovations? Okay, so already in 2023, I think in Feb and March, in between Feb and March, SAP DataSphere came. So everyone is focusing on the SAP DataSphere. Again, they have started in 2025 Feb SAP BDC. So what is there in the SAP BDC? So it's going to replace BW, or it's like a counterpart for BW. I mean BW or BW4 HANA or BW1 HANA. So there are multiple what you can say, multiple projects are there in the market. Okay, so we have 7.5 version of BW. We have a complete BW4 HANA, and there is a classic BW also. So there are multiple projects are there. Uh, so SAP came up with the BDC, so Business Data Cloud. It's a completely cloud based, but our systems like a few systems are almost all clients are like they are using on-premise. Okay, so you know the difference, right? You know the difference between on-premise and cloud. Okay, first you have to understand the difference between on-premise and cloud. So just like it's a kind of a simple example I will give you. Uh, so for example, you are using a normal phone, normal Android phones. Okay, so those are all the it's like on-premise. So your setup, I mean your infrastructure, I mean your mobile, you are taking a pictures, you are saving, you are downloading some videos, or you are taking some videos. Okay, you are storing all your data into your own memory. Okay, so that is a it's a kind of your own memory. You are investing some amount, and you are buying some mobile Android mobile, and you are saving all the pictures. Okay, if it got, I mean the memory got exceeded, then what you will do? So some good pictures or videos you will upload into the drive. Okay, so this is a kind of a on-premise infrastructure setup. Okay, so when you come to the cloud, okay, so for example you are using Apple phone. Okay, now all mobiles MI also have their own MI cloud, but if you come to the uh, Apple, so there will be a limited memory your phone will have, like a 120 GB, like a 2 like this. Okay, uh, so you won't spend. So if you spend more money, you will get more space in your iPhone. Okay, so for example, you have a 256 GB mobile, so the mobile memory got exceeded. So what you will do? So you have to go with some Apple Cloud space. So they will charge monthly. For example, they will charge 200. I'm giving the number 200 or 300 rupees for 1 month for 100 GB or 200 GB. Just I'm giving the number. I'm not sure. I'm not using iPhone. Just I'm giving you the example how they are charging. Okay, so that is like so on-premise is nothing but your mobile, your own mobile. You are storing your own data in your mobile. So cloud is nothing but the Apple Cloud is maintained some other place. Okay, so you are using some space, small space in that. Okay, to store your data. Okay, so that is a cloud based. So cloud will have multiple users. Okay, So the cloud will be maintained by some wherever the company has hosted. Okay, they will maintain there, and the users will be added to your cloud. So there will be they will give some memory to you to store your data. So whenever you require, so for example, you have stored some 250 GB of data in your cloud. Okay, so whenever you require that, so you will go and you will access the cloud space, and then you will get your data. So for example, you have captured you have some photos in your cloud. I mean Apple Cloud. So after that, some after 1 year or 2 years, if you want to see that photos, then you will go there and you will bring back those photos and you will see. So that is a cloud. Okay, so you have to understand these two terminals. What is the on-premise and what is the cloud? Okay, so understand, right? What is the on-premise setup and cloud setup? Now, when it comes to the business data cloud, also it's a kind of a cloud setup somewhere like a Singapore or even there. I mean, if you see in the trial version or some paid versions, so there will be a cloud setups are there. So either US or Singapore or Dirham. So there are multiples based on the company. They are maintaining their cloud setup. Okay, so for example, we are near to Singapore, then we will go with the Singapore cloud-based workstation. So if you are from US, so they will go with the US related workstations, cloud-based workstations. Okay, so like this, the business data cloud setup uh, SAP has planned to implement. Okay, so now, so what is why SAP has started implementing BDC? Why they want to they have added this kind of new innovation to the SAP business warehouse platform. Okay, so because of there are a lot of customers, almost 2,500 around. I heard like it's around 2,600, 700 clients are there. So who are implemented SAP. So it's not a small number. It's a very big. I mean, there are big number, big companies are there. So they have all started implementing SAP and they are using all the applications from SAP. Okay, so they reached out to SAP and they are saying that so there will be some performance issues and there will be some what is that uh, some there is a lag in the data, like they are not that much on top of real-time access. Okay, so they are missing some AI capabilities. Okay, so these are all the concerns they have raised to SAP, and SAP came up with this kind of new innovation, like so by using this business data cloud, so it will be very easier to access the data from the SAP sources and also non-SAP sources. Okay, and also more one more advanced feature they have added is AI. Okay, so we have SAP AI Joule. Okay, so if you want, you can use the SAP AI Joule for your analytics purpose. Okay, and also in the BDC, so we have a SAP Data Sphere that is for the modeling purpose, and SAP SAC like analytics cloud for reporting purpose. And also recently they are tied up with Snowflake and sorry. So if you have any doubts, you can stop me. Okay, just I'm giving you the overview of business data cloud. Okay, so recently they have tied up with like Snowflake and Azure and AWS and also Microsoft. Okay, so they are using their cloud technologies into SAP. Okay, and also they are trying to use AI and ML, I mean artificial intelligence, and also machine learning programming, the mechanisms, machine learning programming mechanism they are using to make their business decisions. Okay, so if you have a large number of data from multiple systems, like not only SAP, so business cloud is like a unified data system, like it will accept all kind of data. It will accept serialized data, it will accept unstructured data, so it will accept all the data from different type of sources, not only from SAP. So if we are BW consultant or BW4 HANA consultant, so we are worrying about only the SAP ECC and S4 recently. Okay, we are talking about most of the times SAP ECC and S4. But when it comes to the business data cloud, so you will have a lot many sources. Okay, for example, I will give one example from last 1.5 year, almost close to 2 years. We are working on a project like a DataSphere project. So the client is very big client from Germany. So we have started using DataSphere. Okay, so almost we have a close to four S4 systems, three S4 systems, not three, five S4 systems are there. For one is for procurement, one is for EWM, and one is for MDG, and two are for normal healthcare and crop sciences. Okay, total five systems are there. So from five system, apart from these five systems, there are other 90 plus applications are there, third party applications. Okay, so we are bringing almost out of 90 applications, so we are bringing almost 12 to 15 applications, third party application data to my data sphere. Okay, so from there we are using a SAP Analytics Cloud for reporting purpose. And also here one thing I want to give you explain you. So Azure also we are using. Okay, so Databricks also we are using. So we are sending data to Azure Databricks. Okay, so from Databricks again they are some of the third party application they are consuming this data. Okay, so the landscape is very big landscape. So S4, Datasphere, SAC, Azure. So we have all the things, but AI is not there. So we are not started using AI, but we are exploring all the things whatever there in the Datasphere and Databricks. So, but this is my landscape, current landscape, what we are working. Okay. So come to the BDC. So just I have explained about the BDC. What is the BDC? And then so when it comes to the BDC, there is a one more thing, important thing is a BTP. So BTP full form is like a business transformation. I mean transformation platform. So where the BDC got implemented on top of BTP. Okay. So here also this is just a demo. And while if you go to the real time scenarios, I mean if you go to the sessions, okay, training sessions, I will explain you how to set up a BTP account and how to create a global account. I mean, automatically when you set up the BTP, automatically one global account will be created with your name. Okay, so then we have to create some sub accounts. Then under that sub accounts, there will be a we have to create some instances. Okay, so then from there onwards, you can start once your instances are ready. So you can start using the your instance. Instance is nothing but your BDC. Okay, so either you can use trial version. Okay, so in the trial version there is a limited options. Okay, it won't provide all the requirements what we are expecting, but it will gives you the near not near, okay, little bit less number of options when compared to the real-time system. Okay, if you want to use that, if you want to paid version, you can go with the paid version. If you're really exploring BDC side, you can go with the paid version also. I will give you all the options in the upcoming session, like how it will be, like how it works for paid. Okay, how it will for the trial version. I will show you, if a time permits, I will show you how you will get the trial version and how you will purchase. I mean, like it's a kind of pay and go type. Okay, so you have to keep in mind. So BTP also one of the important factor for SAP consultant going forward. Okay, so entire SAP BDC will be on top of BTP only. So BTP admins will provide you the certain roles. I mean the exact roles what you are looking for, and also security wise everything will be taken care by the BTP admins. Okay, so BTP admin is a person point of contact for you to get your exact role and your space, and your instances needs to be installed in your real-time project. Okay, so because this is a very some cloud based, right, cloud based system, this is not on premises. So if it is on premise, so if you go reach out to the basis team simply they will give you some host name and instance number, then you will add it directly. So already pre-configured softwares will be there, but it's a cloud based, right? So there will be a set of admins will be there, so they will provide the separate space for you, and also the instance details whatever you want to configure related to the BDC. Okay, already explained this. So here just a main the use case for the BDC. Okay, so all SAP applications and non-SAP applications we can together. I mean they're planning to consume all the data from multiple sources, either it's a SAP or non-SAP, and then so they will combine all this data. On top of this data, they will perform some AI operations like artificial intelligence operations and ML. Okay, then they will make some decisions. They will take some decisions on top of their business. So, for example, if you go with the procurement, okay, so procurement always depends on the demand and supply. So, how based on your sales, based on your daily sales, so the procurement will be uh, planned. Okay, so if you say, so for example, if you take a ACs, okay, so basis will be more demand in the summer. Okay, so there is no little bit very less demand in the winter season. Okay, so in the time, so they will take the from last of 3 years, 4 years of data. So from here, so for example, if you take here SAP Business Data Cloud, here they will take all the data of last 5 years historical data and also current data they will take, and they will perform so some AI operations, and they will predict the demand. They will predict the demand. So for upcoming next quarter, for next 3 months, so they will predict the demand. Based on that, they will start procuring the materials from the different vendors, and they will start uh, a production. Okay, so this is how uh, the business will happen. I mean, the backend by using the AI. So this is the main reason for BDC. So they are starting trying to inject AI into the BDC. Okay, so here mostly we will use SAP, Joule, and also AI. So AI will be on top of Databricks. Okay, so in the Databricks, if you have a huge amount of data, if you want to perform something, if you want to predict something, okay, then AI will helpful. Okay, so this is what I explained. So business technology platform. Okay, on top of it, we have a business data cloud. We have different type of uh, business areas are there, like a financial management, spend management. Okay, so I will give you just an overview of all these things. Okay, SAP ERP point of view, I will give you just an overview how it will looks like. So what are the main components involved in the SAP BDC? So in SAP BDC we have a majorly we have a four components. Okay, first one is SAP DataSphere. In SAP BDC, the major component is SAP DataSphere. Okay, so we will uh, so we'll talk about more about SAP DataSphere. So this is the modeling tool, okay, in BDC. So analytics cloud will be for reporting purpose. Okay, whatever the data models we have prepared in DataSphere, so those models we will consume in the analytics cloud, and we will prepare some reports. So it will be used by the business users. Okay, so business warehouse, again, this is the one of the important concept, business warehouse. So who are the customers currently using BW? Okay, or BW4 HANA or BW on HANA 7.5 version. So for sure they has to go to cloud version. So for example, I'm using a BW 7.5 version of BW. So I need to go to SAP BW cloud version. Okay, for initially I want to directly, they are not directly, we can't go to the BDC. So we have to upgrade to public cloud version. Then we can go to BDC. So how you will migrate, your BW projects to business data cloud. So we have options, we have multiple options are there. So first option is BW bridge. Okay, so by using BW bridge, okay, so you can connect your BW system, and then you can whatever ADSOs or DSOs, whatever the objects you have created in your BW system, right? So those all objects will be created as a remote tables in the data sphere. Then you will consume you can load your all your data from your BW system to your data sphere, and then so you can connect your relevant source systems to relevant source systems. Again, we have to establish the new connections, because we are using we have connected our BW system to our data sphere. We have migrated all our objects, all our ADSOs we have migrated to my data sphere, and also I have migrated all my data to data sphere. That is still today. Okay, so tomorrow onwards again we have to pick my data, right, from different sources. So for that, in the data sphere, so we have to create a new connections with respect to the source systems, and then we have to pull our data, and we have to reschedule our jobs, and we have to reinitialize our deltas. If it is our SAP system, we have to reinitialize without data transfer delta mechanism in data sphere. Okay, so that is about the business warehouse. So Databricks, we have a SAP Databricks. Okay, it will directly redirect. So whenever you connect to the SAP Databricks, automatically it will redirect it to Azure Databricks or AWS, whatever, when based on your customer interest. Okay, so customer is interested towards AWS, you can go and you can use AWS. Okay, so for example, I selected Azure Databricks, then I will go and I will use Azure Databricks. Okay, so here what is the main importance for Azure Databricks? Normally, initially I told you, currently I'm working on this one client, right? So in that we are sending data to Azure. I mean, physically we are sending data, like so the data transfer between S4 DataSphere and also Azure. So in the three layers we have a data, we have a we are duplicating the data. Okay, so here no need to duplicate the data. So there will be a options we have in the BDC. We have a multiple options are available. Like one is a delta sharing. Okay, so by using delta sharing without duplicating the data, without transferring the data to Databricks, we can use the data, which means data will be stored under your data sphere layer. So if you want to perform some AI operations, you can perform it on the Databricks without transferring data from DataSphere to Databricks. That is the major benefit of Databricks. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can ask me on top of this. This is the major components available in the BDC. So we will focus on the DataSphere part and Analytics Cloud for reporting purpose and BW. So BW we won't cover anything like so we only will discuss about the how we will connect BW system to DataSphere and how the BW bridge works and how we will transit your BW project to latest BDC. So how we will connect. Okay, so there are three ways are there how we will connect your BW project to BDC. So that is first your BW project needs to be upgraded to cloud. Okay, normally all our BW projects whatever we are having, right, those are all on-premise projects, like they are using SAP or non-SAP, sorry, HANA or non-HANA databases they are using. Okay, that should be promoted to cloud version first, then we can use the BDC capabilities. Okay, that is about BW. Any doubts? Anyone have any doubts?
Yeah, I just have a question here.
Mahesh,
Yeah,
So when
please.
you do the BW bridge, when you say it's supposed to come to the cloud version, so you mean to say like the cloud connector you need?
For which one? BW?
Yeah, BW.
Yes. So initially we have a BW bridge. There is a one option, BW bridge option will be there. Okay, for BW bridge option, so we can migrate all our ADSOs. For example, if you are using a BW4 HANA or 7.5 version, we will connect all our ADSOs to DataSphere as a local tables.
So
So you can
BW, yeah, the BW75 on premises, if it is
make.
in, can we connect if the BW75 on DB2 or it has to come to an HANA database? Does it
No, no,
require
no.
to?
First, I will complete. So, for example, your BW system is a non-HANA database. For example, you are using
Yes.
DB2 or some
Yeah.
MySQL or another. Okay. So that has to be upgraded to, first it has to upgrade to HANA.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the HANA has to upgrade to cloud.
Okay. So you mean the
Okay. Then
public?
only the BDC functionality will support.
Okay. Okay. So first it has to come to the HANA
Then it
and
has to come to the cloud.
cloud. And does it require to be on Eclipse editor or the UI, the GUI can supportable?
So HANA will be Eclipse based only. I
Yes.
mean, Eclipse
Mhm.
based. But when you comes to the cloud, again it will be UI, like a WebDyn Pro based,
Oh, okay.
Fury app based.
Okay. Okay. So both required to
Yes,
convert.
yes, yes, yes. Correct. So I will. So anyway, we have a discussion, right? Let me. Where is my PPT? Okay. Mm, just a second. I will. So here you can see this is your question and uh, answer for your question. So, for example, SAP BW on premise. So any DB, so it has to go to the BW private cloud. It had to first it has to upgrade to the cloud. Then, so it will have a capability to access the BW cloud. Sorry, business data cloud functionalities. Okay, if it is a non HANA database, for sure it has to go to HANA first. Then it has to go to cloud. Okay, so here
Okay.
you can see we have a three options like a lift, shift, and innovate. So for example, you are using SAP BW 7.5 on HANA, so then it should go to 7.5 cloud version. Okay, so if you are using a BW4 HANA, then it should go to BW4 HANA cloud version. So
Okay.
we are calling it as a PCE, like a private cloud edition. Just a
Yeah.
simple terminology, cloud. We have to go to cloud version for sure. Then only the BDC functionality will applicable.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So,
I was under the impression that only
hmm,
we have to bring it to the HANA database, then we can connect to the on-premises, but that's not going to be
no,
happen.
no.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay. So these are the components. Okay. Uh, Involved in the BDC, like data sphere. Already we discussed where we are doing our data modeling. Okay. And analytics cloud, business warehouse, and Databricks. Okay. So here in the data sphere, there is a concept. Two concepts are there. Those concepts like a federation, data federation, and data replication. Okay. So data federation and data replication. So we have to understand the difference between these two terms. So data federation is nothing but, so we won't migrate or we won't replicate any data from source to our target, which means, so for example, I'm having my S4 system. So I connected to my S4 system. Okay. If I use data federation option, no need to bring S4 data to my data sphere. So whenever you try to run on SQL, so the SQL will go to S4 system and it will bring the data from S4. It's like our open ODS view in BW. In BW, we have a open ODS view. One object is there. Okay. So it will act like a uh, one virtual table in the data sphere. Okay, so it won't store any data. Whenever we data preview, whenever we run any reports in the SAC, so the query will hit the S4 system, not the data sphere. So that is data federation. So data replication is nothing but our normal data replication, like how we are pulling the data from our source systems, like S4 systems or non-SAP systems. So we are replicating the data. Okay. So that is the difference between federation and data replication. So here S4 system, when come to the S4 system, so keep in mind, so going forward, so as of now we are using a data sources concept. We are using data sources and generic data, so LO extractors we are using, and also there will be some custom extractors, I mean like a generic extractor we are using to replicate our data from ECC or S4 to our systems, BW system. This is a normal flow. But going forward, you have to habituate to work on the CDS views. Okay. So SAP is not recommending to use extractors. You have to use the CDS views. So already there will be inbuilt CDS views are there on top of all your LO extractors. Okay. So you have to try to use those CDS views to extract your data. So in CDS view, we have a different uh, mechanisms are there. Okay, like for example, if you want to pull only full data, like a full data, so you can use normal extractors. If you want to pull delta mechanism, there is a CDC mechanism already implemented. CDC means change data capture. So change data capture, how it will work in the source side. So if you enable the CDC, okay, on top of any CDS view, so system in the S4 system will generate a couple of tables, like a log tables and a DB table, DB trigger tables. So I will show you in the system how it looks like. uh, so always those two tables will monitor the tables, whatever the tables involved in the CDS view, right? So it will look for the changes. I mean, if you have any updates or if you have any changes, so it will pick and it will keep it in the log table. Okay, so whenever our job got scheduled in the data sphere, okay, so it will go and it will pick those change records or new entries. So this is how the, I mean, just I'm giving you the normal just orally I'm giving you the example. So this is how the CDC mechanism works. Okay, change data capture from the S4 system. Okay, so so you have to try to understand the CDS view. You have to try to create a CDS views going forward. So you have to very familiar with the CDS views, all the annotations and all our giant conditions and associations and also wrapper views. So we have to create some wrapper views where uh, some CDS views won't support standard CDS. So I'm talking about the standard CDS views won't support the delta mechanism. Okay. So on top of that, we have to create some wrapper views and then we have to enable the CDC mechanism. Okay. And also we have to know, you have to very familiar with the how we have to replicate those CDS views to data sphere. Okay, so I told you, right, initially we have almost 5 to 6 core S4 systems are there. So almost we are replicating close to 2000 or 2500 CDS views we are replicating to data sphere. So we have written some code, okay, Python script we have written, and automatically whenever you run that script, so automatically, for example, if I give some 100 tables on top of application tables, if I give 100 tables, automatically those Python script will run and it will create the CDS view. Okay, so we can create a CDS views, and then those CDS views we have to replicate to your data sphere as a replication by using replication flow. Or else, in the last option, if you want to use our LO extractors, you can use it. It's not an issue. Okay. Next, so there are other two new innovations in the BDC. That is, one is a data product, and another one is a intelligent applications. Okay, so data product is nothing but we can call it as a info object. So we can closely we can compare with the info object. For example, info object in BW system, info object, you know, right, master data info object. Okay, so it will one parent info object will be there. Under that we have a all attributes will be there. For example, if you take a material, uh, under material we will have attributes. We will have a different type of attributes like a material type, metal group, okay, quantity, price, plant, like this. All attributes will be available under material. So material will be one data product. Okay, so these data products, so business in the business data cloud, they have implemented two concepts. I mean, two innovations. One is a data product, another one is applications. So intelligence application, nothing but like a, so already inbuilt. Sorry, someone is talking. Okay. Okay. So these data products are equally we will compare with our info objects. Okay. So for example, you can see here. So customer, product, sales invoice. Okay. These data products will be we can compare with the one like our info provider. There will be a, you know, right? So we have a BA content in BW system, in BW and BW4 everywhere we have a BA content. It means already pre-built like a in pre-configured DSOs, cubes, info cubes, and ADSOs. Okay, so composite providers, everything already SAP has delivered. So, but we can't, we won't, so big, we won't use much. Okay, so those are all those kind of objects. Okay, in the same way, here in the BDC also we have a data products. So we can readily we can use those data products. Okay, so we have a multiple data products are there. Just you can look at screenshot. I will show you in the system as well. No need to adjust. I will show you in the system. Okay, so I'm going to the intelligent applications. So here in the intelligent applications, it's a kind of a group of like data products. Okay, so for example, if you want to build some inventory report on top of material management, so we will use materials, and also we will use some stocks. So we will combine both the master data and transaction data. Okay, so we will combine both master data and transaction data. Here also intelligent application is nothing but, so here we have a all set of data from SAP and non-SAP. So we'll bring all the data from SAP and non-SAP applications. We will together. So we will prepare some good data models. On top of data models, we will prepare some report. On top of that report, so we will run some AI programming. So if you want to get some predictions, okay. So if you want to do some analysis on top of your data, then so these intelligent applications will helpful. So these are all inbuilt. I mean, like a SAP delivered intelligent applications are there. There are, I think, a set of intelligent applications are there. Okay, so we can, if you want, you can use, if the application is intelligent application is suitable to your requirement, business requirement, then directly you can go and you can install this intelligent application, and then you can go ahead and you can use it. Okay, so here in the intelligent application we have a this is like a architecture. So how intelligent applications got developed. So we have a data products. Data products is nothing but like our small info objects, or like a set of info objects. Okay, on top of, by using those data products, we can build our data models. On top of data models, we can build our data dashboards. On top of it, we can, if you want, you can perform AI operations. Okay, so this is the overall architecture of business data cloud. Just you can just look the screen. Now I will show you the system, how it looks like, BDC, and also the how BTP looks like, and how in sub accounts looks like, and how the instances got generated. The next session, so we'll go and we'll start creation of the either trial accounts or normal paid accounts. We'll see how we will create the BTP account, how we will create the sub accounts and instances, and how we will maintain the BDC and BDC cockpit. Everything we'll see. Just to have a look this slide, and then if you have any doubts, you can let me know.
So out of this flow, could you please give some brief idea about the data product generator, the legacy data flow?
So here, this is the overall architecture. So first, for example, if you go to the data SAP sources, so we have both SAP on-premise and cloud systems are there for S4. Okay, so currently we are using only on-premise systems. Okay, if you go to the foundation services, okay, so SAP, this foundation services, already we discussed just now the data products. Okay, data products is nothing but, just I told you, right? So we can compare this with our info objects BW. If you are a BW technical consultant, just you will understand. Okay, so whoever are not aware of BW, separately I will take one more session and I will explain you about entire BW system versions, and how BW will connect to the SAP sources. Okay, I will give you the overview, don't worry. And also I will give you the entire business, how it looks like, SD model, how a SD model integrated with the MM, and MM is how integrated with FI and PP and transport management. Everything I will explain. Okay, so don't worry if you are a non BW technical consultant, or if you are new to the SAP, I will explain. Okay, come to the foundation services. So these foundation services, one of the important part in the BDC. Okay, so I explained, right, data products. So data products already pre-configured, I mean already developed. SAP provided data products are there. If you want to build your own data products, you can build it. Okay, so these data products, whenever you select your data product and if you activate the data product, automatically what will happen? So this foundation service, what it will do, so it will automatically, so it will take that entire metadata of the data product, and it will, in the backend, it will transfer the data from your source to your BDC environment. So in the BDC, we have one concept called HDL. So that is HANA Cloud data lake. So there is a one concept called HANA data lake. So there HANA data lake means HANA cloud data lake. So simply we will call it as a HDL. Okay, this foundation service so will help us to store these data products, SAP managed data products. It means standard SAP standard data products. Whenever you try to activate the data products, so these data products data will be stored into your HDL, HANA data lake. Okay, in the form of Parquet files. So Parquet files, that is a gateway to your SAP Databricks. I mean SAP Databricks. Okay, so in my project, current project, we are also doing the same thing. So from S4 we will generate Parquet files and we will keep it in the one folder. I mean we will park it for one zone. We will call it as a landing zone. So from the landing zone, the Databricks team will pick the data by using the Parquet files. So we have written some Python scripts to read that Parquet files to Databricks. Okay, so this is the importance of the foundation services. Okay, so when you comes to the this part, this is the already we discussed, right? So there will be SAP data sphere, SAP Databricks, and also SAP BW. So SAP BW means, so how we have to upgrade to BDC. Upgrade means here BDC is the top layer. So BDC it won't replace the BW, but it will connect.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, so BW needs to utilize the BDC functionalities. Okay. So BW never, I mean BDC never replace BW.
Okay,
Okay,
got
this is
it.
the superset. This is the superset of your BW system. These are all the subset of BDC.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it now because I have not seen that SAP BW private is there. Yeah, I got it.
Ha, ha, ha. So BDC is the superset. These are all the subsets.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
So on top of BDC, so we have to connect our data models, our objects, info providers to BDC. So to
Yeah.
get the business BDC functionality, business power.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So here business data, I mean BDC cockpit. BDC cockpit is nothing but admin. So
Yeah,
so
right.
how so how the spaces will be managed. So there will be some module wise we have a spaces. For example, if you are using S4 cloud and also if you are using a BDC cloud BDC, then there will be a separate admin team. So they will give you the space for you, okay, for your entire team for your development purpose, and also they will provide some what is that roles, different type of roles. If you are a developer, if you are a tester, or if you are a solution architect, or you are a PO, SO or PM, okay, they will give you certain roles based on your role, based on your work type. Okay, so this will be taken care by the this part, BDC cockpit. Okay, on top of all these things we have a analytics cloud and intelligent applications. I told you, right, intelligent applications already inbuilt applications will be there to take some business decisions or to perform some predictions or to perform some insights of your data.
Correct. Okay.
Okay, so best example is demand and supply. So in my last project, we are working with IBP team. So we are sending our all our data to IBP team. So IBP team will run the heuristics in their system, and they will try to, it will run for almost close to 3 to 4 hours in the backend, and then it will generate the demand. So it will be, it's not that much 100% accurate, but so at least they will get some demand. They will get some close numbers like so demand is, for example, I'm predicting uh, demand is 100 AC, I mean air coolers I need to manufacture, but this app is predicted 95, so it's close to 95%. I got picked only 50.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so based on the data, whatever data you have, based on that it will run and it will predict. So for example, I have only 3 months of data. So
Mm.
if you, how it will pick the, how it will predict the demand. So for example, if you have a 5 years of data with different states or different regions, then it will start digging to that and it will start querying, and then it will predict. Okay, so these are the different concept components involved in the BDC. So the important thing is DataSphere. So where we almost close to 60 to 70% of our work will be on top of DataSphere only.
Yeah.
Okay, so Databricks, this is for especially as of now, it will be useful for the AI operations. Okay, but I'm currently working on the Azure also, Azure Databricks. So I will give you some inputs, but because this is completely so here we have data frames like Python. We have to use some PySpark and Python. We can use it, and also SQL for data retrieving. We can use SQL, and for reading of your Parquet files from HDL, we have to use uh, PySpark.
Okay.
Okay, so this is completely upgrade. We have to upgrade to HANA. If we are using an on-premise, we have to upgrade to HANA and then in cloud. So till 2030, so BDC functionality will come. If already we have upgraded to cloud, then all business BDC functionality will applicable.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just now I explained, right? Data lake concept, HDL. So HANA Cloud Data Lake. So this is the backend. Uh, so how data will be stored in your data sphere. I mean in the BDC. So here keep in mind. So BDC is nothing but like a data sphere. Majorly we are talking about the data sphere on data sphere and SAC. SAC it's not completely because SAC is nothing but now it's for completely stories and dashboards planning. So we are not going to discuss about the planning. Just will I will show you how to create a dashboards, how to create a stories, okay, storyboards, and how we'll create the planning. Okay, just I will show simple basic things I will explain you. Okay, but DataSphere will concentrate on more. Okay, if you want I will show you the I will explain you about the Databricks as well. Okay, so but here very less because this BDC came in the last exactly 1 year back, February 26th or February 20th, somewhere around February 2025 February we got, they came up with this. So we will discuss more about when we start the technical concepts. We will discuss about each and every concept we will cover. Okay, we will discuss about each and everything. No need to worry. Okay, so I will show you the system. Just allow me just 1 minute. I will connect to my system and I will show you. Okay, so either you can use a trial version. So first we have to go with the BTP. So this is my already I have a configure. I mean like a already I have registered. Okay, just I'm showing you, but I will give you the step by step how to configure BTP and how to register and how to add your instances. Okay, no need to worry. Just I'm showing you for your information purpose. So this is my BTP cockpit. So in this BTP cockpit, we have a global account. Under global account, we will have a sub accounts. Okay, so this is my global account. Under this global account, I have registered for Azure, Microsoft Azure. Okay, so I have selected my region as a Singapore. Okay, so this is my sub account. Under this sub account, we'll have a services, different services. Already we have a, you can see under entitlements. So here we'll have all the services. If you want whatever service you want, you can select and you can add it. Okay, but here as of now there is no service got added for DataSphere and SAC. So in the next upcoming session, so whenever we start the technical things, I will show you how to add this services. Okay, So this is just a simple overview. I will explain you. Don't worry. Just for your information, just I'm showing you the how it looks like. This is the BTP cockpit. Just to keep in mind, this is like a global. There will be a global account. Under global account, there will be a separate sub accounts will be there. Under that, you have to create some services. We have to add some services. Okay, just simple thing you have to keep in mind. Okay, don't think about the BTP is very big. It's like a ocean. Okay, there are so many things in the BTP. Just to keep in mind, so BTP cockpit, okay, or whatever the, because anyway once you start the project, even we are working on the some three POCs on top of BDC, okay, currently. So even we don't have all the access, okay, they will give for only limited period, only couple of weeks, only the 1 month they will give the access, again they will revert. Okay, so because very highly restricted system, because these are all cloud based, right? And also this is a why these are all restricted, because of the pricing conditions. Okay, so this will be the these cloud systems here, I mean like how they are paying the money to the SAP. So based on the some units, capacity units, we are calling it as a capacity unit. So based on that capacity unit, so they will pay. So for example, you have some work around, you want to migrate some data from the third party applications to your BDC, then you require more units, more capacity units. So capacity units will be like a for data storage, we will have some set of capacity units. And for example, if you want to run some predictive analytics, like you are running some AI, then it required some uh, you won't run your AI, I mean the predicts in the every day, right? So you will run it on weekly basis. So for that you will require some units. So like this monthly they will purchase some units, the capacity units from the SAP, and they will utilize those capacity units only. Okay, simply they won't uh, like they will buy and they will use it. That's it. Okay, if you require more, again they will go and they will purchase. But here there is some restriction. Minimum capacity units around 4500 something. That is a minimum requirement for any customer from SAP point of view. If you want to buy, you have to buy it. For trial version, no need, we can use it correctly. We can for 30, only 30 days, right? So this is for learning purpose, they are giving the free. Okay, just I have registered my BDC also. Just I'm sure I will show you how it looks like. Okay, so whenever you are logging to your BDC, so this is completely URL based. I mean like a Fury app based. These are all my Fury apps. Okay, Fury app based, UI based. Okay, so whenever you are logging to your BDC, it will firstly it will redirect it to your system landscape. So in BDC, already I explained you, right? There are 5 components. So first component is SAP DataSphere. If you click on this component, I mean, if you click on this URL, automatically it will open the my SAP DataSphere. Okay, just I will open my DataSphere. So here in this DataSphere, so we have a multiple options. So these are all the icons if you want to explore. So these are all the multiple options we have, like a data builder. So where we will create our tables, local tables, okay, and remote tables. So data modeling. So business builder, business means business point of view, what are the models we will create, like analytic models. Okay, so keep in mind one thing. So from DataSphere to SAC, only analytical model only will, I mean the SAC will accept only analytical model. It won't accept other objects. Okay, it will accept only. Previously, initial days, so it's accepting all the like it will it's accepting the graphical views, it's accepting the all our tables also. But now they have restricted only the analytical models, whatever we are going to create in the business builder. So those analytic models only in SAC will accept. Okay, so semantic onboarding. The semantic onboarding is nothing but our like a BA content. So I explained, right? BA content, you know, right? BA content pre-configured, like a pre-developed objects. So here we'll have all type of your CDS views. I mean, SAP delivered, SAP developed CDS views will be there, and also tables will be there, and also your LO extractors will be there, and everything will be there under semantic onboarding. If you want to install anything, you have to go to semantic onboarding and then try to select your uh, object, either extractor or CDS view. Just select and import as local table or remote table based on your requirement. Okay, so connections. So again, this is one of the important concept, connections. So normally these connections will take care by the basis team. Okay, but in our scenario, so we have to create our connections. We have to learn how to create these connections. So normally when you are in SAP BW, so all will be ABAP connections, ABAP RFC connections will be there. Okay, you know how to create a RFC connection. You have to go to SM59 and you have to provide your host name and instance number, then you will create your RFC connection. But here, so same way we can create our connections. If you want to connect my S4 system, you have to create a connection. And if you want to connect my SAC, we here there is a one option, feasibility, we have a live connections. I mean real-time replication. So DataSphere, I mean BDC is there for real-time replication. Okay, there is a major advantage for either a DataSphere or BDC. Okay, space management will be taken care by your admins. Okay, so anyway, this is your trial account. We can, if you want, you can anyone can. Okay, but there is a limited space, so they given us some space here, you can see. So this is for disk storage, this is a storage. So memory storage, whatever they given, we have to use in between this. Okay, connections, data monitoring, data integration monitoring. So this is like a normally we will monitor our jobs, and in the data builder we'll have a options called how we'll create the replication flows, how we'll create the data flows, and also task chains. So there will be in BW point of view, we have a process chains, right? So instead of process chains in the data sphere, we have a task chains. So same concept remains same, but the names got changed, the technical names got changed. Remain all the concept of profession concept remains same. Data flow is nothing but our transformation. Okay, so how data is flowing from source to target. Okay, this is just overview about data sphere and the options what we have, but majority of our work is on top of this data sphere. How we will build our queries, how we will build our analytical models, how we will create our graphical views, how we will create your task chains, how we will create your data flows, and the currency. There will be again a technical when it comes to the technical. So currency conversions, okay, mappings, joins. So everything will be covered under this data builder and business builder. And also restricted key figures, calculated key figures, and all the scripts. There will be some scripts by writing SQL script, by writing a Python script, you can build your models, data models. Okay, this is about entire data sphere. Just I'm showing the system. Okay, let me go to another one is cloud analytics cloud. Modelers, stories. So if you want to create a stories, you can straight away you can go and you can create a normal stories. Okay, data sets, from where you are extracting your data, from either your data source or from a file. Okay, for example, I'm connecting to my data sphere. So here we will get a data sphere option one. So here the connection is not yet established, right? That's why it's not showing. So normally it will show. Okay, so here if you are trying to connect to BW, you can connect it, but here it's not showing any data sphere, right? So it once we establish a connection, so it will show here. Okay, so modeler here where we can create our models. Okay, and again here we have connections. We have from which system we want to connect. So here you can see here direct connection. So BDC already someone has created, not mine. So these are the connections someone has already created. Okay. So I think they have started trying to create, only few connections are there. Okay. So these are the connections already someone has created. This is the cloud based, right? So we are seeing all the connections. So models where we try to create our models. So data sets from where we are extracting the data analyzer, let it be this one. And stories, if you want to create some blank stories or some table charts, so by using stories you can create. These are all, so what we will call as some dashboards. Okay, so we'll see, we'll go each and every one. I mean, like each and every option, how we will connect to your data sphere, SAC, and how we will create your how SAC will consume the analytic models. Okay, I told you, right? So SAC will accept only analytical models. It won't accept any other objects. Okay, so for example, I have selected my data source as data sphere or BDC. Okay, so it will accept only analytic models. So for example, you try to create some graphical views. I try to create my some graphical views here, and I'm looking in the, so where is my data source? It won't accept. So it will accept only analytical models. So keep in mind, it's blindly, you can keep in mind. Okay, so we'll see some planning scenarios also in the SSC point of view. We'll see in the last. Okay, don't worry about it. So this is about my SAC and the data sphere. So remaining BW, anyway, already you are aware of the BW, but here don't mind. So here BW bridge is not enabled for in the trial versions. Okay, so that keep in mind. So that is for only some. So the cost is more for that. That's why. So in the trial version they are not providing the BW bridge. Okay, so that is a cloud based. That's why they are not providing option for us. So next one is Databricks. I think it's asking for the normal this one. Let me try to log in with my normal personal account. Okay, so Azure Databricks also very good in the market now. Okay, so that's why SAP has tied up with Databricks, and here uh, we can perform some AI operations. Okay, so here we have a AI chatbots and AI. Here you can see we have a AI assistants as well. So for example, if you are trying to query something, you can use SQL editor. Okay, so I told you, right, there is a HDL in the BDC, HANA data lake. Okay, so in the HANA data lake, I mean all our developments, all our data, it will store under HDL. So in HDL, it will be in the form of Parquet files. I mean Apache Parquet files. So how the Parquet files are read by Azure. So here we have a concept called workbook. What is that? Notebooks. New notebook. Notebook means here we have to write some PySpark script. So I have some scripts. Okay. If you want, if you are really interested to learn this, then I will share you some script. Already we have written. We have to write some PySpark script here, and then we can read the Parquet file data. Okay, so that is out of box scenario. But here in the data sphere, already in the BDC, already it got integrated with my data sphere. Okay, no need to write, no need to do anything. So directly whenever come here, so there will be data ingestion here. So here, if you go to the data ingestion and you select your BDC, so automatically whatever data models, whatever the objects we have created under data sphere, automatically it will come here. No need to transfer any data. But in my scenario, in my current project, what we are doing, so whatever data we have stored under Parquet files, those files needs to be transferred to my Databricks. Okay, for that reason, we have written some PySpark scripts. Okay, to read that Parquet files. Okay, so here this is our totally integrated. So these are all applications got integrated. So this is the bunch of interfaces. I mean the instances got added in my BDC. Okay, so this is S4 Cloud Private Version PCE. This is nothing but normal our S4 system. Okay, so in S4 we have a different type of models like a SD, MM, how SD and MM got integrated, and FI got integrated, HR, transport management, PP. Okay, warehouse management. Nowadays everyone is looking for warehouse management, and FI. Okay, all how they tightly integrated. Okay, inside of the S4. And also Snowflake also, this is the cloud based. Okay, so recently they have tied up with the Snowflake and one more, Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce and Snowflake, they have tied up to exploring the option, to exploring the AI options. Okay, if you want to learn some SAP Snowflake, you can test it. Okay, so majorly we are focusing on the data sphere, analytics cloud, Databricks, and also third-party systems. So how we are connecting to the third-party systems? So because SAP also important, and also third-party applications also important. So nowadays there are a lot of customers using third-party applications to save the data. Okay, so we have to bring that data to BDC, and then we have to model it, and then we have to prepare the dashboards, and then if you want to perform any AI operations or any ML operations, you can perform it. Okay, that's why. So along with the SAP systems, we have to know how to connect my BDC to third-party applications. So for that we require a cloud connectors. So cloud connectors is nothing but, so normally in our BW terminology, like normal terminology, it's like a kind of a RFC connections. Okay, so there will be a cloud connector. So in that cloud connector, we need to register our the system details. We need to configure our system details, and then so all will be taken. I mean, all these things will be taken care in the BTP. Okay, so after that we have to install some DP agents. I will show you each and everything in the system whenever we start the technical things. I will show you in the system, so don't worry about it. Oh, Snowflake is not required. Let it be that one. Okay. Okay, so there is a one thing in SAP BDC, that is a business fabric. Okay, so let me check what is that. I have prepared all the documents. Okay, if you want, if you can go through it. So let it be this one. Later we can discuss. Okay, I will show you the data products. Sorry for that. I will show you the data products, how data products looks like. Okay, so if we come to this is my BDC. So here we'll have all my intelligent applications. So here already SAP provided intelligent applications are there. So these are all the uh, data package. So these applications under, we have a data package. Under data package, if you activate that, if you install that, okay, so automatically our applications will come, and you can start using those applications. Okay, if you come here, sorry, this is such, there will be one installed. So we discussed about data products, right? So this here we'll have all the data products. So here you can see company code data product. So company code where you have you seen? So in S4 and ECC and our BW system, zero company code. That is one info object. Under zero company code, if you open, there will be all attributes will be there. There will be a plan, there will be a storage location, there will be all the things. Okay, so here also same. If you want to see, you can see. It will gives you, so whatever the like a company code, so this company code is linked with which plant and which storage location and which uh, what is that initial, what is the cost elements. Okay, so all these things will be available under company code. Okay, so these are all the data already predefined. I mean SAP delivered data products are there, you can see here. So we have almost 492 data products are there. Okay, these are all major, I mean like very important data products. For example, if you go to the material, not bill of material, normal material. Okay, let it be bill of material. Okay, or else we'll go with the sales order.
Company code the data product will have a hierarchy as well.
Yes, and it will support hierarchies as well. Correct. Yes.
I mean, it's by default data products which we install. It will be it will come, or we have to build that.
We have to, in data sphere we have to. So data product is not available for consumption and it is disabled. Okay, this is a trial version, right? So we have to activate it and we have to try to consume it. Okay. So these are all the data products developed by SAP, and if you want, you can use these data products, and then you can try to. So I explained in the initial stage, right? So whenever you try to activate one data product, so automatically the foundation will come into picture. So it will pick all the data. So for example, if you take the sales order, in the sales order I have all my information like a sales order, sales item, and customer information, material information, and a material type. Everything will be linked to the sales order. Okay, what is my expected delivery date? So all the data will be there. So whenever you try to activate the sales order, okay, automatically in the backend, so the foundation layer will come into picture and it will read the metadata and it will transfer the data from your S4 system to your HDL. Okay, no need to do anything. So normally in our BW system, what we will do? So we have to activate our data source. Again, we have to come to BW. We have to replicate my data source and we have to map it. We have to transform. We have to create a transformation and we have to create a DTP. So there are so many things, right? But here, no, nothing. Just to select this sales order, just activate it automatically. So whatever the attributes, whatever the data related to the sales order, automatically will pick and it will store under HDL. So I already explained you, right? The HDL will always, if you want to connect data bricks, you can connect it. And if you want to perform something, I mean AI operation, you can use it. Or these products, based on these products, based on this data, I mean based on these data products, we have a data models. Based on the data models, we have a data, I mean dashboards, reports. Directly we can use it, but directly on top of the sales order, we can create just a simple data model, and then we can use it in the SSC. Sorry, in the data model, you can create one analytical model. So blindly you can keep in mind, SSC will accept only analytical model. So you can create one analytic model on top of the sales or data product. Okay, then you can use it in the reporting. Simple. No need to create, no need to replicate the data. So this is real-time data. So always it's in the backend, always it's linked to S4 system. This
Can
is
you hear
fully
me?
completely automated process. No need to do anything. Just simply only activation is enough. One single activation is enough. So one single activation itself is it will go to the till SAC. It will go to the till reporting layer. Okay, so we have almost 490 around 490 data products are there. All will be the same functionality. Just if you whatever you want, you can select and activate it, or else you can go with your own replication, either data federation or data replication. Anything is fine, but based on your again your project architecture. If they are going with the data federation, I mean, so they are not bringing all the data, I mean all the tables to DataSphere. Just simply they are creating the virtual tables, they are creating the remote tables in the DataSphere. So whenever you are trying to run the report or you are trying to create run some SQL queries, so the SQL queries will go and hit the S4 system. Okay, that is the concept of data federation. Data replication is, so we are bringing physical data, we are bringing S4 data to our DataSphere. Okay, by using replication flows. So just to keep in mind, you have to habituate to create a CDS views going forward. CDS views, CDC mechanism, and if you are using CDC mechanism, CDS views, we have to know about ODQ monitor also. So ODQ monitor, it will plays a key role for your delta capabilities. So for example, if you want to initialize, so in DataSphere also we have to do our initializations. For CDC also, for CDS views also, we have to do the initialization. Okay, so ODC, we have to know about the ODC monitor also. So how the subscriptions will work and how CDC mechanism will work, we have to know all these things. Okay, anyone have any doubts? So let me share the syllabus what we are going to cover. So initially, so we'll see the how BW is connecting to the how BW is upgrading to BDC. Okay, so what are the possible options and how it looks like, we'll see. And also data product generator. One minute. This is, I'm very sorry, I explaining the another slide. Okay, so sorry, I changed the slides. A lot of slides I changed. Okay. Just
Okay, 1 second. I'll share you. Okay, 1 second.
well, already I altered these slides because
I
with the latest.
understand.
Somewhere one slide got missed. Initial slide got missed. Just
1 second. Let me share you a website link. Okay, 1 second. It will be there in the website also. 1 second. Directly you can open in the portal. I'll ping you in the chat box. 1 minute.
okay. Yeah. Sorry, someone has raised a hand. I'm not seeing the charts. Just I full screen with my decks. That's why I'm unable to see your hands. Sorry for that. Let me try to check in my system.
You hear me?
Sorry. Okay, so let it be, Naveen, let it be, no problem. I will go. Okay, so the initial topics will be like so how we have to configure the systems, like how BDC looks like, and how we have to create a BTP account, how the BTP concepts, like how we have to create a global account in BTP, and how we have to create a sub account, and also the folders how we have to create, and then how we have to enable the services and instances. Okay, and then BDC cockpit, so how instance looks like. Now I have shown you all the instances, like DataSphere, SAC, Databricks. Okay, so how this how these screens are looking, and also majorly we are focusing on the DataSphere side. Okay, the tech modeling part. SAC is for reporting, Databricks is for AI and ML operations. Okay, just blindly you can keep in mind it. This one, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
this
can
is
scroll
my
down. You can see. Yeah.
got it. So introduction, SAP overview and fundamentals. Okay, just simple. I explained, right? BDC is having four major components: DataSphere, SAC, Databricks, and normal BDC cockpit. Okay, and also in the BDC cockpit we'll have all the there are two new innovations like data products and intelligent applications or insight applications. We'll call it as both are same. Okay, so architecture of BDC. So I explained you in the chat. So here I explained the architecture. Right. This is BW. So this is my architecture. Okay, so this is my BDC cockpit. Okay, administration part and the DataSphere, Databricks, BW, and SSC. Okay, so we'll go in detail and how it systems looks like. Okay, so next one is sizing and licensing cost. So I will explain about these things, but normally it won't come to you. It will take care of by the customer, but I will give you the information about the how sizings will work and how the licensing. Okay, so this is majorly based on the capacity units. I told you, right? So for DataSphere, how much capacity required, and for SAC, for analytics, so how much capacity is required. Based on that, they will purchase the capacity units from SAP and they will park it. Okay, whenever they required, they will give. It's like a tokens. They will buy some tokens. It's like a credit card. Okay, you have some a limit 1 lakh credit card. So for your expenses, you can use it. Once it got reached, I mean limit got over, so you can't anything again. Either you have to use another credit card. Okay, so like that. So sizing and licensing, I will explain you the how it works, and BDC components and the foundation services. I explained, right? So how the foundation service will work. Okay, BDC components means our same again DataSphere, same DataSphere SAC, BDC cockpit. So foundation service I explained. So uh, whenever you activate your data products immediately, so these services, foundation services will come and it will pick your data products and the metadata of that, and it will transfer the data from your sources to your HDL layer. So what is there in the intelligent applications? Again, in the backend, data products only. Correct, right? So the intelligent applications built on top of data products only. So this will take care by this foundation service and HDL. So SAP systems, data sources. So SAP systems majorly we are focusing on the S4 HANA and BW4 HANA. Why BW4 HANA means it's a migration projects. So if they are planning to migrate to BDC, so for sure you have to migrate. Okay, so the how we will connect our BW systems to my DataSphere. So non-SAP systems. So how the non-SAP systems are connecting to my DataSphere. Okay, so custom data product generation. Okay, so how whenever you are trying to migrate your BW project to my BDC, then there will be a concept called data product generation. Okay, so there is a one more new innovation will come in next month. So that is data product studio, I guess. Just I will correct it. Just a minute. I will give you the exact name. Data. I think so. This is a new so in Q1 2026 I think 2026 Q1 they will release. Okay, there will be a one new data product studio. So this will come in around next month by quarter end Q1 2026. Okay, so that is also one new innovation they will introduce. Okay, so that is custom data product generation and data product studio. So keep in mind in next couple of weeks or couple of months you will get one more new plugin, that is a data product studio. And now it's not part of current BDC, so it will come in the future. So connectivity options. So majorly whenever we are trying to connect with our SAP systems, most probably will use a cloud connected SAP cloud. This is a SCC, SAP cloud connected. If you are dealing with a non-SAP, it will be like a JDBC. Okay. So data modeling, BDC in DataSphere. So these are all are BDC only. Sorry, a DataSphere. Relational models, views, associations, entities, remote tables, virtual data models, change data capture. I explain you the change data capture. So virtual data models is nothing but CDS views only. Okay. So business layer, semantic enrichment, end-to-end modeling, all these are comes under your DataSphere. Data flows and integration. Replication flows, data flows. Replication flow means you are extracting your S4 data to your data sphere and do the data flow. You will create the data flow. It's like a equal to my transformation. Transformations and orchestrations, real-time scheduled data flows. So this will comes under data monitoring. Okay. So BWPC. So BWPC is nothing but private cloud edition. Okay, I explained, right? So if you are using a non-BW, so you have to upgrade to HANA first, HANA DB first, then you have to upgrade to private cloud. Okay, then only the functionality of BDC will support. Otherwise, it won't support. So integration with BDC again. So this is already integrated. See, already this got integrated. SAP already we have a. You can see already we have a. What is that? We have already. Sorry, already we have all instances got pre-installed. Whenever you are register with the SAP BDC, I got my all five instances already SAP Databricks. So no need to transfer any data to Databricks. But in my current project, what I'm working, so we are transferring every day. So there will be a jobs here. I think I lost my. Okay, there will be a jobs pipelines will be there in the Databricks. So those pipelines will pick the data from my Parquet file and it will keep it in the staging area. Okay, so in Databricks there will be a layer architecture. So we have a 3 layers. That is a normally company wise they will rename it as. Okay, so we are calling it as a like a landing, staging, and discovery. Some other companies they will call it as a bronze, and gold layers. That is a original names from Azure. We are calling it as some different names. Some other company will call it as a different names. Okay, but there will be a 3-layer architecture. So in the landing means in our scenario, in our technical scenario, it's like a HDL. So data where data got stored in the form of Parquet files. That is a landing area. From landing area, they will send it to staging area. Staging area to some gold layer area. There we will perform. They will perform some additional activities like they will manipulate. They will create some additional columns. They will create some plumbing columns. Okay, so they will create some any formulas. They will any additional calculated columns or something like that. Okay, so that is about the Databricks. Next, SAP Analytics Cloud. Okay, so here you can see bronze, silver, gold. ML integration. Okay, machine learning. Okay, we'll see all these things. Next, we'll come to the SAP Analytics Cloud. So in the SAP Analytics Cloud, we'll have a enterprise planning. How will so majority of the clients they are using SAC for the planning purpose only. Okay, so on top of this Analytics Cloud, there is an important thing is Joule. So how this Joule will work based on this one. Let me show you. See, there will be a here we have a one concept called fabric, business data fabric. Okay, business foundation or business I forgot the name. Just a minute, let me check that name.
You entered no digits. Please re-enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign.
Okay, so based on the fabric, okay, so what fabric will do, So Fabric will read all your data product metadata information and also all your data. Okay. So whenever the Joule is Joule AI, someone is facing some issue. Okay. So how Joule will work in SAC? So whenever you are trying to, for example, you are asking Joule to display what is my current inventory or what is my current on-time deliveries, what is my current sales orders. Okay. So how many sales order got delivered today? So there will be some reports, right? The standard reports will be there. Okay. So you asked Joel, hey Joel, what is my current inventory in my plant? Some 2000, okay, or from Switzerland or from Germany. Okay. So what Joel will do? So Joel will do, it will go and it will check with the Fabric. Okay. There will be a business foundation Fabric. I missed that word. I will correct it in the next session. That Fabric will gives you all the information about your report. Okay. So either it's from SAP or non-SAP, whatever. Okay. But I initially I told you, right? All your data will be stored under BDC in the HDL layer. So it will read the HDL layer entire data set and then it will send it to the Joule. This is how Joule will work. AI Joule. Understand? How SAP AI Joule will work means in the backend there will be a Fabric will be business foundation Fabric or business I missed. Okay, so that Fabric will help us help Joule to give the exact results what we are asking. Okay, so this is how the Joule will work. Okay, I will show you in the system how it will work. Okay, administration.
Can you hear me?
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, if the BW is not connected to the system, will there be any demo to transform the BW content to DataSphere?
Your voice is like resounding. I'm unable to hear you. You are speaking, but clearly it's not, voice is not clear. That much clear.
Okay.
Okay, you can type it.
So
You
I'm
can
asking
type.
about the BW.
Sound.
You can type it. Your question. What you were expecting.
Girish, I guess you joined from both the mobiles, right? You can mute one device. You can mute it. Okay. Can you try now? I have muted you. Girish, hello. I guess you left the dialer actually.
Okay, fine. Let me
Yeah.
go through our course content. Okay, administration part. So everyone will familiar with the administration part because you will try to create your own space and you will register with trial versions. Okay, so you are very familiar with these things. Okay, so connection part. Normally you have to know the connections. So how to create a connections already. Maybe if you are a BW consultant already you are aware. If not, you have to get the clarity, and also you have to know what is my cloud connector, how it will work, and how to install the DP agents. Okay, so we'll see in the upcoming sessions how we will connect to the SAP systems and the third-party systems. Okay, so cost optimization, monitoring, logging, all these things will taken care by the admins. Okay, normally you won't, at least they won't give you the access to you. Okay, so another important thing is lifecycle management. I mean transport management. I forgot to explain. So here in our BW system, normally we will use the TRs. Okay, normally we will use TRs to migrate our development objects from our development to quality to production. But here there will be a TMS in BTP by using TMS transport mechanism, separate mechanism will be there. So based on that, we will migrate our development objects from one environment to another environment. Here, in DataSphere point of view, it will be like a spaces. I mean, like each and every developer, I mean, the team will have one space, right? So there will be import and export option, and also space migration. Space means, for example, you have developed, for example, 100 objects, like 10 fact views, you have created 10 graphical views, some SQL views you have created, some like that we have created 100 objects in the data sphere. Okay, that is your space. Okay, so that space will be migrated to quality. Okay, so once the space got migrated to quality, immediately you have to change your connection, source connection. So the space, whatever the space you are using here, so whatever the space you are using here, okay, so this is pointing to my development system. So you are exporting this space, you are exporting some of the objects from this space to another space. This is remain same. Okay, the connection whatever you are pointing to this space is remain same if you migrate to quality or production. So immediately what you have to do, so you have to change the connection of this space whatever you are migrating. Okay, be careful whenever you are performing, whenever you are doing some go live. Okay, so we have to mainly focus on the space management migration. Immediately when the space got migrated, immediately you have to change your connections. So normally if you didn't change, the all your production objects is pointing to development system, so that will be the problem. So recently we did some changes in my replication flows. Okay, so how we are migrating, so we have access to migrate those objects from my system to my quality system to production system directly. I have authorization. So how I have moved, just I have downloaded the file in the form of XML file, and then I went to my production system, and then there I imported. I mean, simply I'm giving simple steps I'm telling, but it's not that much easy. So you have to be very careful whenever you are doing it in the quality production system.
So this space
Manish,
management
is it better now?
one time, right?
Sorry.
The space management configuration, I mean to say, when you are moving from quality to production.
Yes,
or
correct. Yes. So whenever you are deploying something, whenever you are performing go live, and so this is like a post cutover activities we have to perform when the objects got exported or migrated. So you have to perform the post cutover activity. As the first option is you have to change your connections.
But it's
Manish,
usually
can you hear me now?
it is input,
Yes,
Go
yes.
ahead, Simi.
usually it
Sorry.
is input and export mechanism, right?
Yes, we have all the options. We can migrate your tenant spaces to another, or you can use import and export option. So we'll see this import and export option in the HANA side, native HANA, right? So in the native HANA, we have in the form of XML file, they will import it, and then in which environment they want, they will go and they will export it, export and import. Okay, but TR mechanism is not there. TR request is no more.
Yeah.
So, Mahesh, can you hear me now?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So on the BW side, you are saying this trial version will not be connected to the BW?
Sorry, plan? Which one?
This our trial version of DataSphere and BDC.
BW, yes. In the
not...
trial version, BW bridge won't connect it, so they won't provide us. So you can see here itself. Okay. Here, this is my, what is that? DataSphere, right? In the DataSphere itself, if we go home, so it will repository explorer or connections. Not connections.
All right. So BW is an important component. So will there be a video or something which you will tell us?
I will discuss with my team. So how it will be. Okay. I will let you know on that. Okay. BW bridge.
But Mahesh, I heard that BW bridge will be a sunset.
Yes, but they're not giving the confirmation. BW bridge is they're going.
No more use, right?
Yes, correct. Because that is a expensive one. They're occupying. So initially I told you, right, there is a cost will be calculated based on the capacity units. Okay, so it's occupying more memory. Okay, so because BW having the large data sets. Okay, so whenever you are migrating, it's occupying more memory. That is a problem. That's why they are planning to decommission it. That's why this data product generator came into the picture.
Data
So
product
the
or
activation of the
private
data products,
It will help
activation
us
of the
to it will help us to generate our tables. I mean, whenever you are connected to the BW.
Okay.
so
How,
you are
how
saying
it is
that
supposed to be
future
done?
path of
BW bridge won't be there moving forward.
what
So a BW bridge won't be there moving forward. So how it will connect first? Like I mean to say to BW, then to like bring those BW objects, or if you want to migrate the BW objects into
Huh.
data sphere.
First thing first thing is you have to check your BW system, which BW system is on top of which environment, like it's on HANA database or non-HANA database. Okay, so based on that, for example, if it is a non-HANA database, then first you have to migrate to HANA database. That is the first thing. Okay, so for example, if your BW system is already in HANA, it's working running on 7.5 version, then
Correct.
your BW system needs to migrate it to PCE. PCE means private cloud edition.
Okay.
So then once you PC is enabled, I mean your system got upgraded to PCE, then you will directly you can connect to BDC server. I mean BDC system.
That's great. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
so
So
most of our
previously
class will be based
without all
on
these
the
things, without all these systems, directly as per BW bridge, when I started in 2023 around, that is a very powerful tool when I heard. Okay, but they are not giving the access to us. Okay, so we tried with only replication flows and data federation. So now we are going with the replication flows and pipelines. Okay. Any other questions? Any other doubts? Anything?
So in
Okay.
So
SAP,
Mahesh,
I
Yes.
already I'm in BW for HANA with cloud version, but
Hmm.
I'm doing a greenfield implementation. That
Then
time I implement
hmm,
by from S4 to DataSphere, right? Instead of
correct.
going for a two cost.
Setup. Last thing I
I mean,
missed.
BW, if I migrate from BW again, the client should maintain two licenses, right? So that
No,
will
no, no.
cost more.
See,
No?
if you are in BW4 HANA Cloud, no, I think they will charge for only the BDC.
Okay. But if we are going for a greenfield implementation
So
from
if
S4
you are,
to
yes,
DataSphere.
correct. If you are going to greenfield implementation, then they will charge for till they will support 2030. Okay, and maybe they will charge for only the BDC implementation. I mean BDC part.
yeah,
That is
yeah, that's
also based on the
yeah,
units, capacity units, whatever you required.
yeah, that's right. Actually, we have a scenario in our project. Like if you are already on HANA database, they won't put you any more cost because you already purchased the HANA licensing from them.
Yes, correct,
So
correct.
they only charge for you BDC. It's not a
Yes,
double licensing.
yes.
So that is why we are using. Because we have earlier the native HANA. So with that licensing, they have given some of the options. So we don't need to
Ah,
double.
so HANA is very costly. My previous client also they have a 10 TB of HANA native HANA server, but
Yeah.
it's so costly. Now
Yes.
and also in BDC we have a data tiering possibility also there. Okay. Uh, Whenever you are trying to create activate these data products, right? So those will be stored under hard storage. So you know about the data tiering, right?
Mm-hmm.
So data tiering we have three options like hot and cold. So cold means like your historical data. Whenever you are performing AI operations, like you are running some analytics, predictive analytics. Okay, so the cold layer data will come and it will gives you insights. Okay, hot area means hot data, hot storage means like for real time data. Okay, so data tiering option also possible in the data sphere.
In one line, like, can you please let us know? Yeah, you have already covered that. I'm saying semantic onboarding, data fabric,
Mm.
federation, and replication flow. How we can distinguish them? Which option we should use? What time? Like, you please brief.
So first I will come. First thing is data federation. I can't supposed to go with that for data federation because we can't rely on the source systems always. Okay, so because right how the source systems will act. So for example, last couple of weeks back, we have a MDG system. I am a certified MDG techno functional consultant. Okay, uh, so I so there is some issue with the CPI. Okay, CPI, right? So there is issue with the CPI. All inbound and outbound deliveries got stuck. Okay, the entire CPI got down, and then uh, so immediately they came and they fixed that issue, and immediately this all got startup pulling the data from CPA. Okay, what happened? So this MDG system got down. And the time, if we use data federation, so what will be the situation?
Yeah.
Okay, so it will. So now initially only one application got impacted. After that, once that application got start working, then the MDG system got impacted. Again, if you use data federation, what will happen? The entire system, entire reporting will impact. Correct or not? Okay, so that's why you have to use a replication mechanism. Okay, so right now we are using a replication mechanism by using CDC. Okay, so we have some automated process, and we have some pipelines concept. Okay, so we have written some Python scripts we have written. So to automate the CDC creation. So here my requirement is, there are some set of business users. They want the application tables itself. They don't want extractors. So we have only 10 to 15 extractors. Only LO extractors like sales and manufacturing, two extractors, that is a BFBX, and then delivery. We have a sales, billing, delivery, and there will be a floor control management and PP. Only max to max 30 extractors we are using. Remaining all application tables, I never seen these many applications. These many application tables. So we have created automated some jobs are there. Okay, so there we have created one program. Okay, a web program that will create whenever you give the table names. For example, if you give the 100 table names, it will create 100 CDSs at a time.
So Mahesh, the intelligent applications which we are talking about, they are based on extraction from data sources or tables?
No, so it will completely. So the data products tables only basically. So whenever if you are talking about the S4 system, so ultimately the data will be stored in the backend database tables only. VBAK, VBAP, MARA, MARCI, MARDI. Okay, EKP, OLAP. So all will be backend tables only. So the intelligent applications what we are going to discuss is on top of data products. So data products built on top of application tables. So it's not on top of data sources. So data sources. So slowly, initially I explained, right? Slowly you have to pitch into the CDS view creations and wrapper view creations and virtual data models. You have to try to create CDS views instead of data sources. If you don't have any other option, then your systems are a bit struggling, then you can go with the LO extractors. But
But the
SAP, as per SAP
extractors do not
recommendation,
have any like a date when they will be turning them off.
no. We don't have that kind of information. We don't know now. The innovations are very faster. Okay, so DataSphere came in 2023. Okay, 2023 we got, and again after 1 year, this BDC came. So the BDC came last 2025 Feb only, almost 1 year. So we have to upgrade
Okay.
ourselves very quickly.
Okay. So other thing, what will be the schedule of this class, that you will be running the class and you will share those slides with us, or of course the videos will be coming up, I think, but the slides will you share with us, or?
Yes, yeah. The slides will share with you. Okay, and also documents, whatever the documents I prepare, and whatever the content I extracted from Google or somewhere, I will share the content. Because so once you familiar with all the technical aspects, like all the technical things, then you can go and you can search it in the Google or AI, I mean ChatGPT or some any AI tool. Okay, you will get it. But you have to know what is what at least initially. Okay,
Understood.
what is
And you opening the BDC account, do you think this, because it is only for 1 month, do you think this week or the next week will be the right time to open it to practice, or when?
Yes, yeah. I think Naveen, are you there? Naveen, are you there, Naveen? I
Yeah,
think
I'm there, Mahesh. Yeah.
your good name. Who is speaking? I am just a minute. Let me go to the what is this?
Girish.
Girish. Girish. So timings and all, I think Naveen will.
Girish, mostly we'll follow the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, same timings. Okay, half an hour here and there. We'll schedule that. Okay, we'll coordinate and we'll work on that. Okay, and coming to the recordings and materials you're asking, right? Okay, that will be available in the LMS portal, Experts of LMS portal. You need to log in there into that portal using your mobile number. Okay. So once you log in, you'll be able to see all the recordings and materials. It will be available lifetime. You can play it. You can't download it and you can share it. That's it.
Okay. Last question from Hesh.
Yeah, please.
What about the certification?
Certification, Girish, I will frankly speaking. So I did a 4 certifications. Okay, BW, Classic BW, HANA, I mean this data sphere and MDG. Okay, but now from 2026 onwards, the certification pattern got changed, completely changed. Okay, so it's not like a objective type anymore. Okay, so it will be like a descriptive type and scenario based, and also it's kind of interview based. AI will ask you the questions and you have to answer it. So it will be the pattern got completely changed. Okay, so even we didn't tried, but we, because of the go lives and also these January long vacations. Okay, we didn't try it much. I will help you the technical concepts. Okay, we can try it. now, now we are not so we don't have much time. So we are working on the again one more project for US. Okay, so I'm working on the multiple technologies at a time. That is also I'm leading the actually I forgot to inform, right? I'm leading one project, so it will be like end to end. Okay, so I used to work for MDG and I used to work for S4 and I used to work for DataSphere and Azure. Finally again SAC. So these many things are there. So technical I will help you. But I didn't crack my certification. I didn't apply it, first of all, because already I did my DataSphere certification. Why again BDC? So again BDC
And
is
this
nothing
course
but
will be,
yeah.
BDC will be.
So BDC is nothing but DataSphere only. Most of the technical things and DataSphere only. So going forward, DataSphere is the uh, heart for warehousing. I mean business warehouse. So BW
Okay.
also
And
will slowly
okay.
migrating to
How many
DataSphere.
weekends we will take to finish this
So it's like we plan for
course?
almost how many weeks, Naveen?
I guess we can plan like 2.5 hours to 3 hours per day, Saturday and Sunday. So total 5 to 6 hours per weekend. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
5
So we
weekends
can
or
plan
6
around
weekends?
six to like eight weekends. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
and
No
also
questions.
okay, fine. And also, who is non-BW here? I mean, who is not? I mean, very new to the SAP. How many are there?
Hey Mahesh, you have coined that when you give a table, system will create a CDS view. Uh,
Program.
yeah, program. So,
Uh,
how the system will decide whether
we have all.
you
We
can
have
do some.
we have all got gateways. We will check all the things like this is a transparent table or a pool table. It will check. We have all the gateways. We
Yeah,
have all the checkpoints.
Uh-huh.
yeah. I am from non-BW background. Venkat here.
Okay.
So
Uh,
how much we will be lacking if we don't have BW, or we can without BW or high level knowledge of BW is enough? for BDC?
First, Venkat, first we have to understand the business SAP, how the SAP business looks like. Okay, so how the backend business will work, like how many modules are there, how these modules got
Mhm.
integrated uh, one by one. Okay,
Okay.
so now how this will
Okay.
be connected to SAP, and what is the main uh, warehouse for SAP data, and how this data will be modeled on top of this
Uh-huh.
model data, how we will prepare the reports. So you have to
Uh-huh.
understand this, the terminology. You have to
Okay.
understand the terminology, because
Okay.
so most of the guys are now everyone is planning to migrate towards BDC. BDC is nothing but
Okay.
data sphere. Okay,
And
that's why I
yeah.
used the
Okay.
lot of words, technical words I used.
Uh,
Okay, so if you have any doubts, I will give you. I have some my old SAP BW. I mean all versions of BW videos. My videos are there. If you want, you can
mm-hmm.
go through those videos.
Yeah.
Same like
Fine. Mm-hmm.
everything is there. Everything I covered. Like a classic BW I covered, BW 4 HANA I covered, BW on HANA I
Mm-hmm.
covered, and native HANA I covered. So everything is there. If you want, you can go with that videos.
Okay. Okay. That is fine. And one more thing is Python. You said we need to do Python coding. How much Python coding we need to have a BDC
Here,
training?
so if you want to do something on the Databricks side, okay, if you
Uh-huh.
want to do so, if you want to write some, if you want to read some data, so for example, uh, this is my data sphere, right? So data sphere directly will connect to my Databricks, so no one will
Okay.
stop you. Okay, you can directly whatever data you are having in the data sphere, directly it will connect to my Databricks. Databricks is nothing but Azure. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
but if you are trying to create, if you are trying to connect with some external systems, some from SQL Server or Oracle or Salesforce, if you are trying to connect with those systems, so you have to write some interface. You have to write some logics, okay, to
Okay.
read the data. So
Okay.
sometimes it's required, sometimes it's not required. But in my case, whatever I'm working current project, so the data files will be generated in the form of Parquet. Okay, so to
Mm-hmm.
read that Parquet files, we have written some PySpark scripts.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, for data querying and all, you require SQL.
Okay.
All are select statements.
Okay.
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 So
Okay. Okay. Fine.
so these are all
Mahesh,
normal. Yeah.
if you don't mind, may I know the back end of I'm a core ABAPer and BW consultant.
Okay.
May I know the class behind of that program or a function module
No,
behind
that
that?
is not that is not a standard. We custom. Custom program we have written.
I mean, there should be some standard class or function module where
Uh, I will check. I will check that. We written 2 years back, and we
Mhm.
we hand over to the developers, like the freshers, and we given the step by steps to them, and they will do it. Okay. I will let you know the methods what we have written. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So these are the normal slides. So we'll go in detail when you start the technical things.
Mm.
So anyone have any doubts? So I'm not in like a I'm giving the simple way. Okay. So I'm not dealing with like a some typical technical words. Okay. I'm not using that much technical words. Okay. So first our aim is we have to understand the concept. We have okay. Uh, don't rely on the technical things much. We have to understand the concept. Simple.
One more doubt is, can I?
Sorry.
Hello.
Come. Yeah. Please.
Uh, Actually, this is very generic thing, nothing to do with the technical aspect. So, because I am from SAP HCM background and enterprise portal background and other success factors background.
Yeah. Correct.
So now I learn this BDC. So if I want to change the company with BDC, showing BDC I have worked on, so they may ask about my future past projects, right? You are not anywhere into BW or any
Yeah.
data.
So everyone knows. See, not only you, even me also. Everyone knows BDC came in the last 1 year only. Okay, 2025
Ah,
February BDC came. DataSphere came
okay.
in
Okay.
2023. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you put your resume, I have a 10 years experience on
No,
DataSphere.
But
Just I'm telling.
yeah. Oh yeah,
No one
BDC
will.
only. But if you come to BDC because if you have a BW background, you coming to BDC is relevant. But you are into different modules. Why you chose this one?
No.
To
One minute. 1 minute. So, for example, already you are worked on HCM and also sales
Hmm.
success factor, right?
Correct.
So those are all related to the HR. Okay.